I know you can't wait. Uh, anyways, let's get kill Chris now. Talk to me, brother. What's going on? This nigga here. Go ahead, Chris. What's going on? Where you from, Chris? What's your background?
I'm from Florida, Haitian.
What part of Florida you from, fam?
Excuse me, first generation Haitian American. Back and forth, Orlando, Miami, my whole life.
Okay, you from Central Florida. All right, brother. Talk to me. What's going on?
Nah, I mean, on the topic of the quarters, that's what I thought the topic was. On the topic of the
Whatever you want to discuss, because I know you wanted to talk earlier. You know what I'm saying? You try to come on and tell us we're not indigenous to America. That was one, but we'll start off with the quarters. We got a lot to get into. Go ahead.
I mean, well, you just said it. You just said you were sold here, so you kind of just agreed.
Nah, I didn't say that. Sleepy Foe said that.
I mean, you said
I didn't have I didn't have an opinion on it yet, but stay on top. We'll get there. Go ahead.
I bet. I mean, but on the perspective, like I said before, whoever has the money, they usually make the rules. You have two choices: you follow the rules, or you go create your own institution. You create your own business, and you hire your own people. It's no third option, and that's just how it is. That's how it is anywhere.
Sir, why is a Haitian American first generation telling Black Americans who've created Black Wall Streets in our communities and have the most inventions in America about either you create something or you follow the rules? We are the kings at creating our own. It's you who needs to follow. You're the third option. That's the issue. So you don't need to be telling us that. We've been know that. You came here as your third option. You refused to build, you know what I'm saying, and you chose to run away. You the third option. Yeah, you trying to tell us about there's only two options. We know. Yeah. I'm not understanding what your point was about that. Why isn't building Haiti an option for you? That's the real question. First generation, Chris. Why isn't building Haiti your first option?
You be cooking.
Go ahead, Chris. I'll mute your mic.
Because I didn't mute it, so I was waiting. I was waiting on you to unmute it. I didn't unmute it, so I was waiting on you to unmute it.
Nigga, you unmuted now, nigga. Go ahead. Answer my question.
So what was the question again?
You're talking about options in America when Black Americans are known to build more than any other groups of Blacks anywhere. My question is, why isn't building Haiti your first option?
You weren't listening. What I said doesn't apply to America. It applies to the entire world. If you list, no matter who it is, whoever owns the majority of the investments, they usually set the rules. That's how that works. And if you don't fall within that, then you build your own business.
No. This is why you're not listening to what I'm saying. I heard that part. What I'm telling you is Black Americans are still here building their own. We're still in the fight. We're not defeated. There is no who owns majority of nothing. We're still here competing. You're not. That's why I asked you, why isn't building Haiti your first option? I understand that, but that's coming from a defeated mindset. If you're defeated and another group of people owns more than you, then yes, you conform. We're not defeated, sir, and we're not giving up. We don't have to conform. You had to conform because you needed a green card, or your parents needed a green card to get into America. We ain't had to do that. Go ahead, sir. Now that you understand what I'm talking about. So my question to you is, why isn't building Haiti your first option if you know about people who own majority of the land? Why doesn't Haiti own majority of their land right now?
I mean, I personally don't get what that has to do with anything. What I said, we're saying the same thing. We're in agreement. We're in agreement. We said the same thing. You already agreed to what I said. So you said, why isn't Haiti? I mean, I'm not from Haiti. I'm from the United States of America. I'm not.
But
sure
you're
why.
Haitian. You're Haitian. You're Haitian descendant.
Correct. But my parents.
So why isn't building your descendants' home your first option?
That's not anybody's first option. The first option is where people are born. That's nobody's first option. Italian Americans are not building Italy.
Why isn't it your parents' first option to build up Haiti?
Italian Americans are not building Italy. They're building.
Why not?
About the wrong shit,
because
man.
they moved somewhere else.
Why are you moving? For what?
For a myriad of reasons. It depends on your personal situation.
What is the reason why your parents came to America?
For a better life than they had where they came from.
Oh, okay. Economic refugee, right?
Why did the Irish move here?
Hold on. We're not. Sir, don't start bringing up other groups of people. We're talking about you. Why did your parents come here? They're economic refugees, right? They were too poor in Haiti. They couldn't build over there. and they had to conform to somebody who had more than them, which is America, right? Isn't that what you do when you sign that green card, right? Isn't that the process that you have to go through in order to stay here? Is submit and conform to white supremacy, right? I'll mute your mic, sir.
I mean, well, my father's a business owner himself. I haven't worked the job for the last 16 years, so I'm not sure where the conform part come in at.
Oh,
But
the conform part is that he has a business here in America, and America is extracting from Haiti right now. So he's participating in making money for the Americans while Haiti is being literally graped out of resources. You conform, sir. The minute he crossed over here, he conformed as a Haitian. You have no choice but to conform. Any money you make here is now extracting from your island, because that's what we do. We bully shit. So you conform, sir. Your father gave up.
who's we? What do you mean?
Americans here.
Who's we?
Americans here. Bully shit. Right. So you laughing, but your island is poor as hell. And you just admitted that your father's building the economy over here instead of building the economy in Haiti. Why?
Well, we good. We good here though.
I know, nigga.
Fully good.
You did a good
Fully
job
good.
being good here. I know you good here, nigga. That's not the problem. We know you good here, nigga. I know.
Okay.
Yeah. He talking about we good. Yeah, bitch. I see. That's why your ass here, not in Haiti. That's the issue. You're good here. The Haitians are starving in Haiti, but you're good here. See that selfish mentality that you have, and now you're trying to tell us about whoever owns the most, because that's what you do. You couldn't build in Haiti. America has the most, so you're saying you're willing to conform to white America because they have more than you. That's your issue. That's not our problem. That's your problem. That's what you got to do. That's why we don't need you runaway, scary ass fleas coming over here trying to tell us how to act when you've been defeated. That's the issue. Cuckoo birding. Don't build. There you go. Don't build their own nest, but in other people's shit. Trying to tell them about how things operate, how things work.
But they don't have to worry about it no more, AI, because guess what? Guess what? They got to spend $100,000 to be a part of America now and go to school and everything else. And if they're illegal, they can't do it no more. So we ain't popping for them no more.
Yeah,
you sound like a redneck brother. You know what I mean?
Hold on. So we got type shit. We got type shit saying, to be honest, AI, today I realized you helping Haitians to go invest to their home country. Listen, if anything, shit, I'm y'all biggest supporter. Listen, out of all the Africans, all the Haitians, if y'all really been listening, I've been rooting for you niggas.
You are quite the humanitarian.
Yeah, I've been telling you niggas, go back home and go build. I ask you questions of why you here, and is that helping home? And you niggas say no. If anything, you niggas are the enemy to Haiti, not me. I'm telling you niggas, go help. You're telling me you good. Hey, boy, y'all niggas fucked up.
Yeah, call us redneck because we care about ourselves.
Let me say one last thing. Do you know what percentage of the Haitian economy is from money being sent back to Haiti? So to presume that people who come here are not building Haiti is a misnomer.
Oh my God!
Man, we don't care nothing about that, man.
Hold on, P. So I just,
of course,
I was thinking about. Hold on. Wait. I was thinking about posting the video today. I was kind of like skeptical. I'm 50-50 on it because a Haitian woman actually got deported back to Haiti and showed how the Haitians what's going on, y'all, how the Haitians were living in Haiti. And she showed the village. It sounded like she's from out of Florida with her accent. She showed the village she was in. She showed the outside bathroom. They don't even have a toilet. Y'all don't have toilets. They showed the shaft, the shack, and how they have one bedroom that 5 niggas sleep on. Like, so the money that you're saying that you're sending back to Haiti, I'm looking at it and nigga, you've been here for 70, 60 years now, and that's the most y'all coming up with? It's not effective enough, sir. That's the bare minimum. That's a sorry excuse, sir. Bro, it's not good enough, sir.
That's only
stop. Y'all niggas, y'all, you know what? You know what I want to do? I followed you on accident. I'm trying to mute you. What I want to do is I actually want to grab people from Haiti and I want them to join my live and I want them to discuss how they feel about you Haitian Americans here, staying here, building here, and not coming back home. How do they feel? That's what I really want. I don't want to talk to you niggas because you niggas
what you really want on the best looking, on one of the best singing, on one of the best motherfuckers you ever seen. Hold my drink. I'm Rick James.
Wait, hold on, Rick. So yeah, kill Chris. Yeah, so that's what I want to know. I want to know how they feel about y'all coming over here, and just chilling, not going back.
I tell you, they wish they could change our places. But let me ask you a question: who built Miami? You from Miami, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the Cookoo bird narrative, who built Miami?
Black Americans.
So okay, I challenge you something, right?
Go ahead.
I challenge you. Find me one academic source that points to that. And I'll find you 20 that says Bahamian maritime workers were contracted here by the British, with the help by the British, and came here and built Miami. Bahamians.
Okay.
And you from Miami. So for you to be speaking this narrative, bro, I feel like you should know better. Because you from Miami.
They don't want you to be great. They don't want to hit you. They don't want to hit
Miami.
Hold on. You crashing out. Let's have a conversation there because you're talking to the wrong nigga about this subject right now. I hope you know that. The hole you just dig for yourself right now, boy, you done fucked up. you thought you ate, but now I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, sir, what year was that? When did the Bahamians start coming to Miami? What year was that?
1848.
1848. Huh. Okay. So, how long has Black Americans been on this landmass?
They've been on the landmass far before 1848, but that doesn't mean you found it.
Okay, all right, okay. So, what were we doing in America? Let's say between the 1600s and 1848.
Some freedmen, mostly slave labor.
So we were building, right?
Some freedmen, mostly slave labor.
So we were building, right?
But were you building Miami? No, and you from Miami.
How the fuck you just not build a certain area, but you build it? So where did Black Americans build? Everywhere but Miami? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. That's your premise that Black
No, sir. Are you telling me right now Black Americans built everywhere else, including the north part, the northern central part of Florida, but the area we call Miami, that little place they just said no Black Americans here, no Black Americans, just Bahamians. Is that what you're telling me right now? Does that make sense to you?
You saying that Black Americans didn't build the entire Florida. You're saying that. I never said that. You said that. That's your.
Sir, did you not just say Bahamians built Miami?
I said Bahamians built Miami. What does that? The two aren't mutually exclusive. What does one have to do with the other? If you built Atlanta, it's not Miami. If you built Atlanta, if you built Collier Heights, or you built Potomac, those places are not Miami. I'm relating it specifically to you because you're from Miami.
Sir, what the fuck are you? Nigga, the fuck? Nigga.
Bro, he not finna listen to you, man.
No rebuttal, bro. That's
hold on, Sleepy. Sir, you're not making any sense right now. I just said if Black Americans built everywhere in the United States, why is Miami exclusive to that?
I just told you Black Americans didn't build everywhere in the United States. You said that.
Okay, where in the United States have Black Americans not built? Tell me, give me the states and cities.
Tell me, you're a Black American. That's for you to tell me.
Oh, okay, all right.
Tell me.
All right, okay. So you don't know. So now it's my turn to teach. Now it's my turn to teach you, sir. First of all, Black Americans have been in Florida way before 1848, sir. And actually, Bahamians, because you don't know the history, I know the history. Bahamians started coming to Miami in the mid to late 1700s, not 1848. They started trickling in the 1700s as contract workers. But sir, we were already in all parts of Florida building already. The first black community in Florida was what's it called? Fort Dade or something like that. I'll look at that right now. That was built by black Americans, sir. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't contract or work with white supremacy, sir. The first Dade, first of all, there's a difference between Dade and Miami. Dade was built first, and that was before the Bahamians got here, sir, in high loads, sir. That was black Americans building that. The Bahamians came later. Once Miami became Miami, it was called Dade first, sir. Did you know that? Did you know there's a difference? That's why it's called Miami-Dade County. It was Dade after the general first. No Bahamians was here creating that. Later on, the Bahamians came over and started assisting the black Americans. We was already building. You understand what I'm saying, sir? So can you stop lying? You can't outwork the people who are the majority. Not only that, when it came time for voting, black Americans outnumbered in Miami. When Miami was first a corporation in 1848, we outnumbered the Bahamians in Miami at the time. So how are you going to build something? Hold on. So how are we going to build something when we outnumber? How are you going to build something over us when we outnumber you? What sense does that make?
Miami was incorporated in 1896. You got that incorrect. So now,
okay, in 1896, we still outnumbered you. Choose another date, whatever. We still outnumbered you. So how are you going to come here and we have more voting power than you and outbuild us? You can't, sir. We were already building it. We were already building certain parts of Florida before you got here as free slaves, as freedmen, as slaves, as Seminoles. We already had all that going on. So I'm not understanding why your knowledge is so limited. And that's the problem with you immigrants, is that you're too ignorant to black Americans' culture and history to be talking about us, trying to tell us what we didn't do, what we did do. Matter of fact, you stay right there.
I gave you a challenge.
No, you didn't.
I said we can come back and do this again. I said find me one academic source that will point to black Americans playing a more instrumental role in creating what we call Miami today than the other way around. And I'll find you 10. That's what I said. Find me one and I'll find you 10. And conversely, do you know who the first person to settle Chicago? Do you know the first person to settle Chicago?
Here we go. So black Americans were in early Dade County before Miami became a city. Yes, African Americans were living, farming, and working in Dade County long before 1896 when Miami was officially incorporated. Black Americans were in culture, Cutler, Lemon City, Coconut Grove, the Miami River area, Homestead Prime, Richmond Heights later. Some formerly enslaved people from Florida, Georgia, who moved south after the Civil War. So how are you going to have a bigger influence over us when we were here first, sir? Dade was here before Miami, sir. We were already building that. So what's going on?
The point I'm trying to.
No, you lost your point. You lost your point, nigga. Dade was here before Miami. You said Bahamians built Miami more than black Americans. How? When we were already here building Dade. That's why it's called Miami-Dade County. You weren't here yet. Bahamians were not here yet, sir. So how are you going to have a bigger influence than us? And we outnumbered you, sir. I don't get it.
Okay.
Now go find me the 10 sources. Bring up the 10 sources.
So now
and put it on the screen.
Sure. I don't know how to use this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'll go ahead. Give me the source.
I'll send you a link. But what I was saying before, so The reason I say that from the context I'm saying it is because you have a lot of people who are using the term build and they're trying to obfuscate the definition of what build actually means. They're saying if a certain group of people worked a certain amount of construction jobs, they're the builders of society. When anyone who knows anything understands, people who lay bricks on top of cement are not the builders of anything. Those are people who are following orders from architects, city planners, and actual society builders. People who work construction jobs are not building anything. So what people do is they obfuscate the word build and they say because a certain group of people were contracted to be contract workers and building construction that they quote, quote, built America, when that's incredibly disingenuous. So what I'm pointing out is the amount of people that was contracted, specifically Coconut Grove, they did all that by themselves, who are contracted.
Hi, I'm from Coconut Grove, sir. That's the neighborhood I'm from. Bahamians did not build Coconut Grove by themselves. And the people you're talking about is the people who were contracted. Bahamians contracted with white people. Sir?
I just said
we are the foundation.
I just said
sir.
I just said
right. Okay, so what's okay, so let's first of all, let's slow down. Your statement was Bahamians built Miami. My statement was Black Americans have a bigger contribution to Miami because we were here first. Bahamians assisted. Black Americans started building Dade before it was even Miami. Dade came before Miami. So how you outbuild me when I was the foundation of it, sir? That's what you're not getting to the point of. So just say you were wrong. Bahamians assisted, but Bahamians assisted.
Context. I heard what you said. I heard you say it. Just listen to the context of what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give you an example. Look at Orlando, Florida, for instance. Before Disney got there was almost nothing there. They expanded Orlando greatly in the 1900s. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you have we're talking about the expansion of what ends up becoming large metropolitan cities. That's why I'm saying people are obfuscating the word build. People are talking to like, if somebody was contracted to do construction work, they're the builders of society. And that's not actually the case. So that's why I'm drawing a parallel between Bahamians who built much of Miami in terms of when it expanded from a little outpost. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So what's your conclusion, sir?
My conclusion is if you put bricks on top of cement, you didn't build America. That's the conclusion. The people who built America?
So give me a name. Who built America, sir?
The white people who financed America. What are you talking about?
Right. So you see, this is what these cuckoo birds do. They come over here and they start trying to change the names of shit. Oh, building just because you put a brick. Hold on, because I'll let you babble for too long. Just because you put a brick on some shit and you put the nail and you started working, that don't mean you built it. You didn't build that. You didn't. Just because you went out there, you nailed the wood up there, and you put the front door right there, and you set up the bathroom, and you made the blueprint. That don't mean you did it. Then who the fuck did it then? And here's the problem. This is how we know they don't build a goddamn thing. You niggas are so allergic to building. You don't even know what building means, sir. Nigga, if I'm the motherfucker who laid down the bricks, put the wood down, set the roof up, I'm the motherfucking builder, sir. I built the foundation, sir. The blueprint, the White House itself was designed by a Black American. The blueprint of it, sir. Right. Historical Overtown was designed by Black Americans, sir. That was our hometown. Coconut Grove, where I'm from, the first Black city, the first Black community in Miami was designed and built by Black Americans, sir. With the help of Bahamians, assisted by Bahamians, sir. So I'm not understanding why you trying to change the definition of building. Y'all niggas allergic to building. It's official. You niggas don't like building. Hey, and notice how he switched his rhetoric. Remember, he came on here saying Bahamians built Miami, and I asked him what year. He said 1848. Hold on, okay. What's that?
That's not what I said. I said they started coming over here through maritime. It was incorporated, but they started building what's called today Coconut Grove. So
nigga, shut up. So you said the first Bahamians came over in 1848. When did Dade, Miami start getting built? 1825, first major development, Cape Florida Lighthouse. 1836, Dade County is officially created. 1836, my nigga. You said 1848. So Dade County is already being built already, sir. We are the ones building Dade. Yes, Black Americans were absolutely, hold on, because we scholarship, nigga. Yes, Black Americans were absolutely building Dade County. They were doing it before large Bahamian laborers waves arrived. One more time. Black Americans were absolutely building Dade County, and they were doing it before large Bahamian labor waves arrived. Dade came before Miami. So I'm not understanding what.
So your issue is you're thinking in absolutes. You understand what I'm saying? That's your issue. So the point I was trying to say, by the way, you were wrong. James Hoban was the architect of the White House. I actually been and did the White House tour. I got family from D.C. James Hoban is the architect of the White House. So nowhere else on earth is it ever presumed the construction workers, the people at the bottom, are the people who are building things. It doesn't work that way. If you built something, you would have.
Okay, all right, my bad. I misspoke. We're talking. Washington D.C. was created. The entire city plan was created by Benjamin Benneker. That's who I meant, not the White House itself. So we do create cities, sir, and we do design the layouts. And look at you over here trying to create a parallel. Well, you niggas you didn't create. Okay, sir, if that's the case, then what did the Bahamians build? By your logic, what did the Bahamians build then? By your own logic.
Say it again.
By your own logic, saying just because I'm the person building don't mean I'm the builder, whatever. Then what did the Bahamians build then?
Where?
By your logic.
You mean in the Bahamas?
In Miami, sir.
Yeah, so they started in Coral Gables. What I'm telling you, the majority of the expansion where Miami started becoming a bigger city was Bahamian workers that were contracted because they were doing it for cheap.
So
which is one of the downsides of immigration, by the way.
So
which
you
I
don't
agree with.
So you don't think what you just said contradicts what the? Okay.
No, it doesn't. How does it?
When I'm building, it's well the white man told you to build. When you're building in America, it's well you decide to build that. Nigga, what? Nigga, and if y'all such great builders, why you ain't go build the Bahamas?
That's not what I said. I'm speaking from your presumption of who a society builder is. That's what I'm speaking from the presumption of. I'm using your language. I know what an actual builder of a society does. They're the people who finance stuff. They're the ones with the money.
So anyways, sir, we are the foundation of America. No matter how much you try to discredit us and say we didn't build nothing, we are the builders. You're not. That small percent of Bahamians do not account for the majority of Black Americans who are here and predates the Bahamians. There's no expansion. Hold on. There's no expansion without Black Americans. We are the expansion. There's a small amount of you and more of us, sir. You think we're just in Miami just chilling? You think we're just there just sitting around? Right. And that's the thing. Y'all come over here and start acting like y'all are this great group of people who build. Then why the fuck is your island not built yet? Why y'all still in shafts? And you're Haitian. Bahamians are gonna want you on their island right now. They're kicking you off the island because y'all out there building shafts, not housing shafts, not contributing nothing. Right. So, sir, nothing's adding up here. There is no immigrant who came to America and outbuilt all Black Americans. That's the rhetoric y'all like to go with because it makes you feel better. But that's not true. Not you Haitians, not you Bahamians. You didn't outbuild us, sir. You didn't outbuild us, sir. And if you want to go build something, go build Haiti. Now get the hell off my goddamn channel, nigga. Because the fuck is you talking about? Anyways, Miss Butterfly, talk to me, man. What's going on?
Yay, I got the floor to myself. So what's cooking? Good looking? How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm glad that you do this panel. I love coming here. I love watching you tear these cuckoo birds up. That conversation you just had with that last immigrant, you're very patient with them. I don't understand how you just did that because he made no point. I can understand Tether. They want to claim anything they can to have some type of claim to be a Black American, and it's not going to work. Haiti is in shambles. They were burning garbage piles to light up the streets. It was insane. So he needs to fix his country before they come over here. It's our fault for allowing these people to come with these third world country mindsets into our country. Then they infiltrate our government. We need to go Republican until we dilute and replace these Democrats. We need to go Republican until we get them out of our government because they leave their homes. They don't change their government, but they want to come to our country and change ours. They want to
Right.
parade their flags around on parade day for Nationality Day, and they don't want to be proud. When ICE comes and brings them back to the country, they're screaming, crying, snotting, and boogering. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them, they don't know what they're talking about. Even their children. The education institutions, I mean, if we could even call it that out there in these third world countries, is nothing compared to American education. It's nothing. So when they're trying to school us, it's crazy. They're learning this from curriculums at college, a black course study. That's what they're learning. That's how they're learning about education. And even if they say, oh, I was born here, you still went home to parents that had a third world mindset. You still was raised by a third world parent. So unfortunately, you guys, you need to do a lot of soul searching. And I think that you need to leave us alone because by this time next year, you guys are going to be humming to a different tune. You're going to be begging and crying and saying, oh my God, you guys were right. You guys are who you say you are. And we're not going to want to hear it. We're
Mm-hmm.
actually probably going to be helping by then. I'm
There we
going to
go.
be making reports to ICE, most definitely.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. These cuckoo birds, like the conversation I just had, that nigga just wasted my time. He was trying to change. First, he tried to say they outbuild us. How you outbuild us when you don't outnumber us? Then he tried to say, well, technically that's not building. You try to change the definition of building. Like then you trying to say, but your people build though. The definition don't apply to me, but it applies to the Bahamians. Anyways, let's get I'm gonna skip a few people. I am Monica. Go ahead, man. Talk to me. What's going on?
Hey, what's up? Okay, first things first. Do I sound like I'm a grown ass woman?
I I guess.
Okay, all right. Now it's my phone thing on my I'm in my car be messing up, so I just want to make sure that I got the thing off.
Okay.
One, two. I read that and I did do some research, and guess what? It was African Americans then they came over, and basically they really didn't do nothing. They just tore down some trees and swept. That was it.
That's it. You talking about the
That was
Bahamians?
it. Just tore down just tore down some trees and swept. No more, no less.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So if that's building, then shit, I must be, since this is fall where I'm at in Kansas City. If that's building, then I'm building my house damn near every October and November.
Right.
And
Well, I would say this because I am from the neighborhood of that they claimed that they built that specific city because the two cities that were the first black owned was Coconut Grove and Historical Overtown. Historical Overtown was the Harlem of the South in Miami before they destroyed it. White people built I-95 that ruined the community, and then Coconut Grove was the second community. But they're trying to take majority of the credit for building it when Black Americans were already building it. They just occupied that space a lot, but you can't build nothing before the people who was already there is the point. So I also do question, like how you said, their actual contribution and how much work they actually put in. But yeah, they just be lying for no reason, trying to take credit. But
yeah,
anyways,
see what
Monica,
I'm
that's
saying?
that's all you had to say.
That was like, Bohemian.
That's all you had to say, Miss Monica.
Yeah,
Okay, your
Just cut
phone
down
going.
trees.
Okay. All right, there it is. Thank you. All right, let's get true master. Wait, matter of fact, let's get Florida bite going. Florida, talk to me, brother. What's good?
Hey, don't get you AI. Hey, AI, man, I'm from Orlando, right? And that
Yeah.
brother, what the fuck he talking about? Because we got streets. We got a street called. We got two streets, and one street called Division, and the other street called. It's three of them: Division, Palmore, and Westmoreland. And everybody that stayed across on Division all the way back, they was responsible for the agriculture shit from downtown Orlando to Brooksville, Florida,
Hmm.
where they did agriculture. Because in order to build a community, in order to build community, the agriculture has to come first.
Right.
When the
Exactly.
agriculture comes first, then the economic system. No, then the building come next. Then the economic system. We created
Right.
all that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what the hell he was talking about, he know what the fuck he was talking about. Because we most of the like orange groves, all the citrus groves that was here, the black Americans was the one who farmed the bitches, but it just ended up getting took over by the Ocoee
Wow.
lynching and other lynching in Apopka,
Hmm.
Zellwood, all them different other
Hmm.
places. So he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And I'm from here, man. I know what's going on here, man. So
There it
yeah,
is.
that's
Yeah,
what he had to say, man.
I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, they see that's the thing. They come over here ignorant as fuck to our culture and our history and think that we don't know what's going on. We know what the hell going on. Anyways, true master, brother, talk to me, man. What's going on? If you're there or not. Okay, true. Oh, there you go. True master, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, I'm here, baby. Yo,
Talk to me.
you know, these people is crazy, man. When you said you caught him when you said, "Well, by your logic, what are you building?" All of a sudden, he starts stuttering. Say that again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if he going to say that they financed it, we wasn't. Normally when you might finance something and pay for somebody, but we was forced labor on first of all, and even if you pay somebody, they still beat it. I was going to say, and when I first requested to come up to him, if somebody paid me to whip your ass, right? Would you call the police and say that the person that paid me beat you up, or that they paid somebody they paid True Master to beat my ass?
Exactly.
You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So they play all these mind games, and
Or,
and, and
or, or better yet, if I go unalive, someone pays me to unalive somebody, does the police only arrest the person that put the hit out, or
there
do
you
I go
go.
in too? Everybody,
That's
everybody
even
gets
more
credit.
poignant.
Everybody gets credit for it, not just the nigga who made it or designed it. These
Crazy, right?
niggas so damn stressful. God damn, bro. It's funny. There's a brother out there. He's called misbehavior. I'm not sure if he's still on the panel. He says that it's called the tether matrix. he calls it the tether matrix, where they just be saying shit that just throws you off so bad, and you
They
just be
say
like,
anything.
it's a what? He calls it the tether matrix, man. It was funny as hell. But appreciate that, you man. Or
No
there's something
doubt,
else you
baby.
had to say?
That's it.
Ah, yeah, brother. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. Like, come on now. Hey, boy, them cuckoo birds, you let them put you in that tether matrix, boy. You can't let them catch you. You know what I'm saying? They good at it too, because they will say the most craziest shit with the straightest face. You didn't build anything, but we did. You didn't build anything, but we did. Like, you just can't look them in the eye, bro. They gonna put you in that goddamn tether matrix. Anyways, born King Sincere 1984. Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What's going on with you, man? Yo, look, I ain't got a dog in the fight. I'm just a black American from Los Angeles. I'm just learning, but I will say this, man. You gotta be a demonic, weird type of motherfucker to want to come to a country and take credit for what the people did in that country and wipe them out of history. It's like they
Mm-hmm.
trying so hard to be like the white boy. They just adopted his ways of thinking and his ways of trying to rewrite history and shit like that, and not giving
Exactly.
people credit. And then that's that, and that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of messed up. And then on top of that, it's like they want to punk you historically, financially, and physically. And then when you finally strike back, they want to say you afflicted them or you gave them problems. So I'm
Right.
starting to understand why when they were saying how Black Americans was giving them the business, applying pressure. I'm starting to see we probably getting a vivid depiction of why we was applying pressure on them. They was on some bullshit. We started to get a vivid depiction of why we was applying pressure on them, why we was so-called bullying them and beating them up and doing all this stuff. That's because they was doing bullshit and getting
Hey, but
consequences
it
for they
makes
could
sense
handle.
now. It makes sense now
Yeah,
because
it makes sense now. Exactly.
because before, like the Haitians like to say that, oh, you yayas, you Yanks used to bully us, you used to whoop our ass, you used to whoop our ass all the time. You make fun of us because we Haitian. You ain't like us because we Haitian. And I'd be like, man, nigga, first of all, none of my parents have said anything about or derogatory about Haitians. We don't talk about y'all around our dinner table. We don't mention y'all. We don't. There's nothing about y'all that we talk about. But we know in your household they talk about you staying away from us. You know what I'm saying? But now, when I put that content out, I made a video saying that Black Americans now liking beating up Haitians because they're Haitian isn't true. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to realize why, if we was whooping their ass, this the reason. Because y'all niggas come over here backwards and shit. Nigga, like, you probably fucked up, and a Black American probably checked you for fucking up, like how we would check anybody. You just ain't know the rules here. You get out of line, you get checked. You get out of line, you gonna get checked. You start talking crazy. You start talking crazy. There's consequences. Simple as that. They learned real quick. It had nothing to do with your ass being Haitian. It had everything with you being out of line.
I just want to because I know somebody else want to say something. I just want to end it like this. When you kind of look at it, you starting to see the karma is inflicting upon them for doing what they doing to us. Because like you said, I know the Bahamians, we want to kick them out their country because they not really benefiting anything. So the same thing they trying to do to us is happening to them in reverse in all these other countries and lands and what's so not. It's the same thing with the Haitians and the Dominicans. They trying to do the same thing to us, but you see the Dominicans trying to kick them out the Dominican Republic and even their own little land or what's so not. So the thing is about it is you basically seeing a whole basically diaspora karma effect happening to a lot of these foreigners that are trying to afflict Black Americans and trying to pursue Black Americans and persecute us. So that's basically what you said. But I know somebody else want to say something. I just like what you're doing, man, and keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate that, Born King. Let's get Fit Over 30. Talk to me, brother. What's going on? Fit Over 30. You might mute it. Fit Over 30. I'll give you a couple more seconds to get it right. All right. We have to go to KJ. Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yo,
What's going on, brother? What's your name? Where you from?
from the Bahamas, my boy.
All right. So are you in the United States or are you in the Bahamas right now?
In the United States.
What part of the United States you at?
Florida.
What part of Florida?
Fort Lauderdale.
All right, brother. Talk to me. What's going on?
All right, I just want to say one thing about the guy who was up here.
All right, you're Haitian. Okay, go ahead.
He Asian. So he don't speak for Bahamians, first of all. Second of all, I don't agree with him when he say Bahamians built Miami or whatever. Bahamians did contribute a lot. We were 40% of the population of Black people back in 1890 to like 1900. So obviously y'all were the other 60% Black Americans coming from the northern states down to the south to help Miami. So I just want to say that really and truly, like, we talking shit. We did not build up just your land, so we can build up your land. We assisted y'all in building up your land. But we can't take credit for that shit.
There you go, brother. Man, listen, I appreciate you for coming on as a Bahamian and speaking facts, brother, because oftentimes when we make these rhetorics, people would take it the wrong way as if that I'm dissing the Bahamas or the Bahamians saying that they didn't do nothing. No, I give the Bahamians credit because like I told you, I'm from one of the first neighborhoods that was built by blacks and Bahamians. That majority of Bahamians were in during that time, which is Coconut Grove. So I understand the influence that the Bahamians had. Every summertime, July 6th, I think, we have Goon Bay down in South Florida, and that's a Bahamian celebration. You know, all of us come out. It's a blend between Black American culture and the Bahamians. We do a march from Grand Ave all the way up, and you know, we out there eating conch, you know what I'm saying, playing music, Black American music, Bahamian music. So we get and we understand the intermingling that took place. But when we have people trying to say, oh, but the Bahamians created all themselves. No. You're taking too much credit than you deserve, and stop lying, because you're trying to erase another group of people who had to build it by force. We weren't paid for it. We weren't contracting. We had to do it by force. You see what I'm saying? So I never had a problem with Bahamians saying that they helped build Miami ever, because that is the absolute truth. But what I've seen is people would try to erase the other side, that Black Americans was the majority here building Miami. So appreciate you, brother. You know, thank you. That's why I make it a clear distinction to say there's a difference between Cookoo bird immigrants and just regular immigrants. Immigrants who just coming in here as economic refugees, doing what they had to do, staying to themselves, not talking down on Black Americans. That's not an issue. It's the Cookoo birds who come over here, like this Haitian who came on a panel and started lying and spitting all these rhetoric. Oh, you niggas, you niggas this, you niggas ain't do nothing. And then they get into office with those same rhetorics. So I'll never generalize a group of people. Appreciate that, brother. Fit over 30. Is your mic working now, brother? Give you another chance. Okay. All right. Mic's still not working. All right. So let's go ahead and get to Real Man Energy. Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What up, AI? What up?
Chilling, dog. Y'all right?
Yeah, man, up here at work, man. I just want to say, man, look, to all the foreigners, man, just stay out of the way of this Black Renaissance, bro. You're not gonna stop it. You're not gonna slow it down. You're not gonna derail it. This is a long time coming, bro. What's happening was destined to happen from the beginning. You're not gonna stop us. I know y'all think y'all being funny and y'all being cute when y'all think y'all trolling us online, but y'all are messing with the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. We are good at multitasking. We can sit here and roast you and entertain you and be working behind the background.
Right.
We can do more than one thing. We can do more than one thing at a dang on time. We can do more than walk and chew bubblegum. We can do many dang on things. So y'all not slowing nothing down. I know y'all see the yard guy, which is the YT man. I know you see him separating for every dang old body, getting all your dang old puppets out the dang old political paint. I know y'all see this. You're not gonna have no protection from us. You're not gonna have no protection for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are showing your asses on dang online talking crazy about Black Americans as if we gonna forget this. No, we keep receipts. We not as nice and sweet and forgiving as our dang old ancestors, bless their heart. This is a new era. We gonna hold you to everything. So when shit hits the fan, when the economy collapse, I hope you ready, because we gonna be ready. I hope you gonna be used to it, because we done dealt with this already. You ain't never built nothing. You came and ran up under us. So when you can't run up under us, what are you gonna do? Y'all better have them dang old plane tickets ready or a boat ride ready, because we getting all the sellouts out the paint, foreign and domestic. You know, because when they do this, they think they're being funny. You know what I'm saying? They think that they're actually, I don't know what the hell they think they're doing, but this is very serious times. You got America even trying to separate from Israel. You got over there in Nigeria, you got them trying to recolonize Africa. Okay, Jamaica just got waterboarded. Okay, and they still talking mess about Black Americans everywhere. All these places, you notice, all these damn places that has been giving us hell for over 60-some plus years, all of them can't catch a break. None of them. Whether it's natural disasters kicking their ass, whether it's political entities from outside kicking their ass or whatever, y'all are not catching a break, man. And y'all over here trying to play with the people that done tried to help y'all along. At the end of the day, it's not going to be good for you, bro. Because we going to be good.
Exactly, you know? Brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, y'all. I seen Haiti the other day. Someone showed me Haiti the other day on live. You know what? After this, I might go ahead and post that video just to shit on y'all a little bit. Not all y'all, just some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know where y'all coming from. I already did a video on Jamaica. They out there dirty whining in the dirty wind during a dirty hurricane. Yeah, and some dirty shit. Anyways, Judy Law, talk to me, man. What's going on?
Hi, AI. Thanks for letting me come up. I just
Uh
want
huh.
you to know I usually come over as I am Stardust, but
There you go.
I can't
Okay.
gift from here. So anyway, I wanted to come over here so I can gift, but I can't. I listened to that whole entire discussion, and I wanted to zone in on something. I noticed that you said to him, "What if I talk to some of your indigenous or indigenous people that come from Haiti, wherever he's from?" What do you think they would say about you coming here to get a skill set and get your education, but you didn't come back to help them build a nation? What do you think they would have to say? He straight up deflected and got out of there. I notice that's a pattern whenever I'm listening to FBA platforms. If the host says something like that about the people that they come from, what would they think? Like, what do you think their discussion would be with you? They always want to wiggle out of that question. So I want to know, what's your feedback on that? Why are they deflecting, and why the host let them get away with it? Because I think that's really need to be our strategy. We need to let their people talk to them.
Oh no, no. I have my crew of Haitians. Listen, everybody know me. Know I got a gang of immigrants that I got on speed dial. I have a Dominican for the Haitians. Oh, there you go, right there. I got a Dominican for the Haitians. When the Haitians get out of line, I just forgot about them. I got a Haitian homeboy for the Haitians. I got an African homeboy named Sadiq who comes in and tells all Africans if they're gonna migrate to America, you need to go stay in Alaska away from Black America. I got my crew ready. Yeah, I got everybody ready to go.
But
You
you
see
be
what I'm saying?
pulling the thoughts out of our head though, AI, because one thing you said, now this was discussions ago. But I stuck with me. You said, why y'all want to link up with FBAs and forget about the nation you come from? But why would we want to link up with, one, you're treasonous, two, you betrayed your nation, you're not going back to them, and y'all sellouts. Why? Y'all
And
ain't got no integrity. Yeah, brother, you be on point. That's what I came up to say. Thank you.
appreciate that. Yeah, and then another thing, he did answer the question when I asked him, how do they feel? How do they feel about how would you think they feel in your homeland? He said they would want to swap places, bitch. They would want to swap places, so nobody wants to build. Okay, okay, all right. So you come from that sorry ass background, come from that sorry ass lineage. They would want to switch places. That's what they want to do. So nobody building shit. I should have asked that nigga how to spell build. Colin, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What's up, brother, man? I'm from Palm Beach County, Florida, 561.
We
I
need
just,
more
I,
Florida people in this bit. You know, I can't be attacking these tethers. You know, we got to
I
deal with
just
these
want to,
niggas.
cause my mama side Bahamian, right? And I
Yeah,
want to clear this up. A lot of people don't know how close the Bahamas is to Florida, right? I used to
yeah,
skip school and take a ferry to the Bahamas. You feel what I'm saying? That's how. So a lot of people don't understand. Under Spanish rule, black people were damn near free. When Andrew Jackson bought the state of Florida and set off the wars, a lot of black people fled to the Bahamas. We've been
yeah.
going back and forth to the Bahamas for over 200 years. The Bahamian culture, because when Christopher Columbus came, he took Bahamian slaves to the Dominican and Haiti, the island we know. He didn't take black people to when he came. He took the islanders that was already in the Bahamas. So the black people you see that's in the Bahamas came from America. And we've been going back and forth for over 200 years. And I just want to clear that up. I don't think people realize how close the Bahamas is to America. So a lot of
Yeah.
us like got American culture because some of us came from this. Like I think my sixth grandma came back to America. She was in Miami when Miami was all South Florida. Before you had
Mm-hmm.
Palm Beach, Broward, it was just one county. That's how
Mm-hmm.
long my grandma been back in the South Florida area. And my father's side is from Arkansas, and I dated them back to when Arkansas was Louisiana. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of history. A lot of people I just want to clear that up for the Bahamian side. Let people know, man, that it ain't nothing but like an hour and a half boat ride to the Bahamas.
Yeah, but that's not the discussion though. I understand that. Hey, what you're talking about the Salt Lake Railroad.
Right. I
Where,
know. I just want to clear that up because a lot of the people who ain't from Florida don't realize how close them
yeah,
islands is to us. It's closer
Yeah,
than Key West. I meant Cuba if you just take away Key West. The
yeah.
Bahamas like that close. I just want for the people that's listening and don't know that. Now, Black Americans built this shit. Can't take that. But I just want to show how the closeness is to the Bahamas. Because a lot of people that's listening, they don't know. So I just want to educate them on that. And thank you for letting me come up, brother.
Most definitely. Yeah, like I said, Bahamians, they know. They know the true history. They understand what the hell happened. They know that Black Americans were here and they also were here, and that we also went. Some of us went to the Bahamas. But like you say, if once you flee the Bahamas, though, your ass Bahamian now. You know what I'm saying? You might have Black American lineage, but your ass is Bahamian once you go down to the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? But yes, the relationship between Black Americans and Bahamians down in South Florida, we do have a certain sort of kinship, but you know sometimes we do have to check some Bahamians when they start saying shit like, um, "We built Miami." Now, I haven't really, me personally, I haven't ran into a lot of Bahamians who ever said that they were the ones who built Miami. See what I'm saying? Because they're the ones who know the truth. They know damn well that they weren't majority of the people building Miami. It's these other groups of people who's trying to speak on their behalf, saying, "Oh, immigrants trying to, like this Haitian nigga up here who's trying to give immigrants some kind of like stardom in buildings of America when they don't have none." You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we got ties with the Bahamas, but when we're speaking of the foundation of Miami, Black Americans were the main ones contributing to that, and the Bahamians assisted. Kill Chris, talk to me, brother. What's going on? You back up here? Yeah. I don't know why you came back on. I thought I already destroyed your ass, nigga. I don't see what the problem is. At least you learned something. I hope you learned something. You learned something, brother?
You don't want to
know. Now you quiet now. FBAJ, go ahead, bro. What you said?
I was saying he don't want another verbal ass whooping.
You don't want another verbal ass whooping. I hope he don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my bad, bro. But hey, this is another thing they don't understand. We go stronger with adversity. We don't crumble under adversity, bro. The more pressure you put on us, the better we perform, bro. They don't understand this. Because where they come from, the more pressure you put on them, the worse it gets for them. But for us, the more pressure you put on us, the better we get. They don't understand that.
Not to get too much off topic, but to stay on topic at the same time. That's why my baby mama about to fuck around and find out.
Wait. Hold on, nigga. Don't be telling me what you about to pre-do, nigga. Don't use my platform to tell me what you about to do, nigga. I don't have no record. Oh, what the hell? AI, my name AI, and I'm not in it. I'm not supporting nothing this nigga got going on. This is him on his free will. This is not my platform. But go ahead, brother.
And for further disclaimer, I was only referring to the court. That was it.
Okay. There we go. I don't need nobody coming to my panel talking about
we don't.
DV was suspect. We don't. They seen on your panel.
We don't unalive our women over here. They do that shit over there. We don't unalive our women over here.
Oh, Kill Chris, you back on? Hurry up so we get rid of you, Kill Chris. What else you got to say?
Like I was saying, you're saying I said a lot of things I didn't say. You're not listening to them in context. So the fact of what I was trying to say, a third of the registered vote at the time of the incorporation, a third of the registered voters were Bahamian. A whole third, bro. That's a fact. So what the overarching point that I was trying to make, because you told me that they outnumber and there was a voting block. I'm telling you, a third of the entire voting block was Bahamians, and they were only in Miami for one reason, and that was to work construction jobs. That's the point. So how could you? And not only that, much of the Antilles,
bro, that's not true, bro.
were sending slaves. I'm not
go ahead, Colin. Go ahead, Colin. Because I got to mute you because you're lying. I wanted to read it to you, but Colin, go ahead. Tell them.
Bro, cause they bought the Japanese came with farm work also, and they helped with the railroad. It wasn't for one reason. We was already here after the Black Americans. Like I told him, we fled and came back. They got the Cubans to push us out of Miami for cheaper labor. That's who pushed us out of Miami. Cause if you look at Bahamian culture now, you don't even hear from us. The Cubans pushed us out of Miami. And then we moved up to Pompano and Deerfield and Palm Beach.
Hold on. Let me correct it real quick. The majority who voted Miami into corporation in 1896 were Black Americans, not Bahamians. Why? Most Bahamians in 1896 were not U.S. citizens, so they could not legally vote. The majority of Black men who voted were U.S.-born Black Americans from Georgia, South Carolina, North Florida, Alabama. Only a small number of Bahamians were naturalized by 1896, nowhere near enough to dominate the vote. 368 men voted to incorporate Miami. Out of these, 181 were Black men, almost half the total vote. The overwhelming majority of those 181 were Black Americans. Only a small minority of Black voters were Bahamians. This is because Bahamians were coming in laborers, not citizens. Most are not eligible to vote. Immigration nationalization took years, not weeks. White Miami historians even admitted to this in the minutes. So, brother, what are we talking about again? His ass off.
Boy, he just sitting here lying. Then they gave the Cubans the citizenship over us. That's how the Cubans pushed us out.
Hold on, Colin. So let's take it one step at a time. So, Kill Chris, what the fuck is you talking about?
I'll send you the source. I tried to put it in the comments, but it was too many characters.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. That's your last. You listen, y'all. You only got 3 times to lie. All tethers. You only have 3 lies. This nigga told 10. This nigga told 10. You only get 3. I'm not hearing no more after that. There is no I try to put it. I just read it to you, nigga. Yeah. And here's the thing. I don't like their sources. Their sources be from Haiti. Especially the Haitians. Their sources. They got voodoo chat GPT, voodoo Google. They got Google. They don't got Google. They got Google. Everything that comes from their Google sources be backwards and shit. So I don't trust none of that shit. God damn. Miss O'Dam, talk to me, man. What's going on? Well, hold on. You know, we got to get, FBAs, we're going to talk about your situation, man. Go ahead, O'Dam, talk to me, man.
Well, you know what? No, let's hear what's going on with FBAJ. I want to know, what did that lady do? Maybe we could bring some peace and understand her point of view. What happened?
No, I'm not. No, we're not gonna talk about me like that right now.
Are you sure? Because AI is all about masculinity and making sure y'all straight.
Oh no, okay. I'm good. AI, no.
If you needed a hug.
No, I don't need a hug. I don't need a hug.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't have enough older women try to offer me things that I do not need right now.
Oh Lord! So is your baby mama one of those older people?
No, she a young dumb hoe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, she young and stupid. It's okay.
All right, Jay, brother.
But for real though, on a serious note, they really need to. Yeah, I know. Actually, I didn't pick up. It was a one night stand. Anyway, but
Oh, brother, you got
those are mature. Those are mature choices. Those are very mature choices. FBAJ.
Hold on, brother. Listen. Don't let her manipulate you into feeling bad. We got to.
I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel shit. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. The only thing I feel right now is sadness for my son because he can't be with his daddy right now, and I can't be with him. But other than that, I don't feel nothing. I feel like I won, and I haven't even started fighting yet. But I already know I'm gonna win. See, that's the thing about it. I ain't done shit wrong. I've really been a solid dude in this shit. She got a whole bunch of shit going on. But anyway, that's for the here nor there, Skip. What I came here to talk about really is we're not talking about me no more. We done. I am no longer the topic. No, I don't need no support. I was just cracking a joke.
Hold on, FBAJ.
The joke was that you. The joke is that you.
Hold on, FBAJ. We got
the joke is that you slipped into it on the first night. Was that the joke that you slipped in the first night? Maybe I missed the joke. Where was the joke?
The joke was this.
That had to be the joke. The one night stand had to be the joke, right?
No, the joke was this. The joke was
Wow.
I told
Well,
you to
don't
mind your
let
business.
AI don't let
But anyway,
AI think don't let AI convince you that slipping into something on the first night is the wise
I'm sorry.
decision.
Hold on. I am not a teller. I don't need a sponsor. Leave me
I
alone.
know.
Leave me
You ain't
alone.
you should I know. Well, that night you should have sponsored a condom that night. The only sponsor should have been a condom that night. But let's proceed.
You see, this is what happened when your meat too big and it break. But anyway, look, I'm not trying to get into all that. God
Wait,
dang.
what's too big? Wait, what's too big? I missed that. Remember, I'm old.
Okay,
My ears
Don't
are
answer
old.
that.
What did
Don't
I
answer
miss?
that, Jay. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Just get to your point, brother. Just get to your
no,
point.
she trying to miss Parker me. She think I'm smoky. What
So,
you say,
ladies,
honey?
I want the
What you?
ladies in the chat to look at this and recognize this. See how men don't hold other men accountable? Mr. J needs a hug. AI is telling him, nah, you good that you filling out on the first date, the first hour, the next morning. So men need to hold other men accountable. It's very important in our community. But ladies, this is what's in y'all dating pool right now.
Oh my
So
God!
pick
Look, Jay.
wisely.
Look, Jay. You see this? What happened? You see what you got me into now, Jay. See what it's turned
I
into
didn't
now.
do nothing. I didn't do nothing. First of all, I'm holding myself accountable because if I wasn't holding myself accountable, I wouldn't be going. I wouldn't be spending money on this situation.
Hold on. So let me go ahead and clear my name. Yes, Jay. You should not be slipping it in on the first night. You didn't wear a condom, so now she's pregnant. Now you have a kid, Jay. This is all your fault. Blah blah blah.
He got her pregnant the first day and he's mad. She should have been mad. Like,
I'm
are you
not
fucking
mad.
serious?
I'm not mad. I can't be mad. The kid been here for 6 years. How am I gonna be mad? Like I'm not mad.
Oh, damn, was that good enough? Was that enough accountability? Oh, damn, is that enough?
No,
Did I?
maybe you should just tell him to keep those nuts stuffed in those boxers. Or are there enough boxers? Because I hear the studs are buying them all. If there's enough, keep them stuffed.
I wear grease, man. Thank you.
Anyways, Jesus Christ, yeah.
but for real though, I'm trying to talk about. I really came here to talk about this Bohemian Grove and all this bullshit that they keep talking about. Because first of all, bro, y'all didn't build Miami. Y'all can't even build up Haiti. Y'all got tricked into signing a treaty, and then after y'all signed the treaty, y'all was still forced to go out there and basically do slave work. Y'all got paid little money for it, if any. And then they came back and spun the block on y'all and told y'all gotta pay them reparations after they came and
Mm-hmm.
kicked your ass in and took over
Mm-hmm.
your land. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can't make this up. This shit cannot be made up whatsoever at
Mm-hmm.
all. Like real talk. So they really need to go back home and fix Haiti because Haiti is getting its back kicked in by the Dominicans. Dominicans are literally pushing y'all on one side of the island, and once they get y'all to one side of the island boxed in, they finna push you off the island completely. And then y'all ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
be having no choices but to tether on to somewhere else like Jamaica or Miami or Florida or whatever else is fucking close to y'all over there. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all really need to stop. Y'all first of all, y'all need to stop lying to yourselves about 1804. Y'all was not the first black freed island country, wherever the fuck you call it. I don't care. Y'all was not the first to be free. Y'all was not, and y'all did not inspire the slave rebellions in the United States. We already was having slave rebellions in the early 1500s and 1700s, all throughout the 1600s. Like it's in our history. White people have a bad problem with documenting fuckery no matter if it's good or bad, they have a bad problem with writing shit down because it always comes back and bite them in the ass. And then
Yeah.
every rhetoric they teach y'all about us, we debunk it and it be biting y'all, it be kicking y'all in y'all head for real because y'all really think y'all know us when y'all come over here and y'all don't know nothing about us. Like earlier, I was in a live with this dude, this Nigerian, his name Fendi. Halo was in there going off on them as always. I don't know why they keep provoking Halo. Like they need to learn to leave her alone. But anyway, like I'm serious. Like leave Halo alone. But But they in there talking about some, why do African Americans think that we copy their way that they dress and the way that y'all look in styles? I said, y'all do. I said, look at you right now. Y'all dress just how we dress. You got on a snapback hat, a sweatshirt. You look like 20. You look like a 2012 me right now. You look like how I dressed in 2012 when I was on Taylor Dagger Dog.
They always be late as fuck too. They be late.
Yeah, like super late to the party, just super late with their fashion. Like they talking about like the British, them British when they said that they started Nike Techs. I was like, no, y'all didn't. I said, shoot, I had a dope boy uncle in the '80s wearing Nike Techs and Jordans. What are you talking
Uh huh.
about? My
Right.
uncle in the '80s and '90s was wearing Nike Techs and Jumpman jumpsuit with J's and
Hey,
Nikes.
brother. Hey, Jay. But on that conversation, what do you think about this trend of Nike Tech versus
Oh
quarter?
yeah,
Hey, boy,
the
what's
quarter
good?
zip, the
Quarter
quarter zip.
zip.
Yeah, okay. Look, I'm gonna be real. I when I watched the video of them too, I knew they was African, bro, because none of their facial features look like any of us over here, my nigga. Like real talk, they facial features do not look like American Negroid facial features.
At
So,
all.
so I already peeped that, and then I noticed how they was trying to make it seem like just because they started dressing different, they whole lives changed. Like I used to be in the hood, but now that I got on quarter zooms, I'm out here on Broadway with a mocha, whatever the fuck they call that shit, bro. They talking about we don't
Yeah.
do Starbucks no more. Like, bro, do
No, no,
y'all
no, no.
really not?
They say we don't drink water no more. We drink mocha.
Yeah, yeah, that like, bro, that shit. It freaking mind boggles me because I swear back in 2007, Young Dro and Roscoe Dash called that shit white boy Taz, bad boy swag, or futuristic swag. Something it was like two different names for the shit. And I remember
Yeah.
because my brother used to ride around listening to Young Dro and Roscoe Dash mixtape back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, that
Oh
mixtape
yeah,
was
yeah. Hey,
hard.
that's right. That's right. Them boys used to walk around with a tie
Yes,
on, with the Ray Bans
yes.
and
And
a dress shirt. Yeah,
hold
that's right. Yeah.
dress
Pink
dress all the
collar.
way down, dress all the way down
Uh-huh.
in polo.
Uh-huh. I remember
So.
that.
And this may be too far back for you guys because, I was born in the 1800s, but Boys to Men used to kind of dress sophisticated too. Boys to Men was sophisticated. So that was in the late
Mm-hmm.
90s for my mature
Yeah,
people
they
in the
did.
audience.
They did. They dressed like in freaking suit and ties, or dress shirts with ties, or bow ties. Yeah, I remember
And
all that stuff.
FBAJ, even back then, when you think about it, even when they were doing it, I never saw any Caribbean people or African people do it,
None
even when
of
we
them.
were doing it in the 90s or early 2000s.
None
Never.
of them. They wouldn't look. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take it a step further. They wasn't even thinking about unks and Egypt until we brought all that stuff back up in the early 2010s. Until we got back
Exactly.
on that wave. Until we was like, nah, we looking for who we, because everybody was on a searching for what Black American identity was. It was like, I'm not gonna lie, like 2012, like the early 2010s was like a twilight zone for Black people. It really was, but um,
So
I'm
let me
just
ask
need.
y'all something then. So would you say that outfit
Wait,
represents a
hold down.
YN then?
Wait, hold down. Hold on, Jay. Off Black Six. You try to request and come on my panel about 6 times, and your Haitian uh hyena nuts, your Wi-Fi kept going out. You should try one more time, and hopefully you can stick and connect, and saying you can have a conversation instead of being a typing bitch ass warrior. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, go ahead, O'Dan. What was your question again? I just had, you know what I'm saying?
Well, just a correction, they wouldn't have hyenas. It would definitely be cats, the cats and the dogs. But listen,
Yeah, that's true.
what I was gonna say is,
That's
so
true.
is that outfit associated with YNs? Are you trying to say like even that we made into a cultural representation, the
No,
Nike suit?
yes, they're trying to say that Nike Tech and all that stuff is YN streetwear, and we no longer are YNs. We business casual now, and it's just like a bunch of bullshit. Because we used to dress like
But
that back in the early 2010s. We used to switch it up. One day we'll dress perky, the next day we'll put on some skinny jeans and some Chuck Taylors and the freaking flannel. Like it just varied. Like I
that
don't
shows
really
you
see
everything we touch turns into culture. Everything we do turns into culture.
everything.
Even everything we wear turns into culture. So when they say we don't have culture, there you go right there. Everything we touch or wear turns into something that culturally represents us.
We
But
got the Midas
what
touch.
so what I want to point out is that There's nothing wrong with dressing how you want to dress. The only thing is we see all the time these people come here to criticize us and try to demonize the things we do as if like y'all not gonna copy it in 5 years, in the next couple of years anyways. So it don't matter. And dressing, it has never been an issue for us. No matter if I got on this Nike sweater right now, it don't matter what I got on. White supremacy is still going to exist. So I asked the brother, I said, is it how I dress that's the issue? Or is it that we don't own any businesses is the issue? Which one is it? And the root problem is the businesses not being owned by black people. That is the root. The whole, well, you look like a YN. That's white people rhetoric. That's just another excuse on top of another excuse of why they don't want to hire black. They don't understand that because they think white supremacy is their daddy. They submit to it. They have this weird relationship about white supremacy. I was going to cover it today. I'll cover it tomorrow of what is the relationship between white people and black immigrants. No, we keep saying that they kiss their ass, but we never really deep dive on the relationship that they really have. They got a lot of things to say about us, but they hardly anything to say about white people. They don't criticize the way white people colonized their island. They don't criticize slavery that they did to black Americans, but they criticize my sweater.
They believe white people the standard, bro. Even
Right.
Asian people. The whole world of black Americans feel like they ain't the standard, but everybody else feel like white culture is the standard. We the only ones that really fight against them, bro. Everybody else look at them as the standard.
So let's get off. Appreciate that. Let's get off Black 6 going. Off Black, talk to me, brother. You've been trying to hop on 6 times. The cat Wi-Fi ain't connect. Hopefully you have better luck now. Go ahead, brother.
My Wi-Fi from North Miami, gang.
Oh, that's why that. Oh, I know exactly why that shit. Y'all got the Verizon Haitian Wi-Fi out there. I get it.
But I'm saying that where all this hate coming from, man?
What do you mean? What hate? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Bro, I've been born and raised in North Miami. I ain't never heard about this FBA shit, this division shit.
Not with that accent. You weren't born here. Just saying.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. What, you gonna tell me where I was born? The fuck?
Right.
You even laugh. You're like, true. He's like, true.
I mean, he knows. That's why his ass. Listen. Let me tell y'all something about the North Miami jits. The North Miami kids only stay in North Miami. They don't want to go to no other part of Miami because they know that North Miami is where they could be Haitian freely at and speak however they want. They know if they leave and go to the Poker Beans, if they leave and go to Overtown, if they leave and go down south, South Miami, South Dade, Homestead, they're going to be out whatever. And it's not going to be cool to be whatever they talking like. So he might be right because he don't leave North Miami. He can't. See what I'm saying? Because it ain't cool to be Haitian other than in North Miami. Isn't that right, brother? That's why you don't know about this.
Nah, nigga, I'm just black. I could go anywhere, bro.
Nigga, you not black, sir. You're Haitian. But try again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand what were you trying to come on here 6 times for? Is there a question that you have, sir? And why are you not actively being black in Haiti? Why you only want to be Haitian in North Miami?
The bus doesn't go past 163rd.
163rd.
And Aventura. What is that? Biscayne and 163rd.
Aventura, yeah, brother. So you can't catch the bus back. Okay. Oh, and plus you can't travel. You can catch the train though. The train will take you all everywhere you need to go at, brother, throughout Miami. Go ahead, all 6. Unmute your mic. Why are you not in Haiti right now building up Haiti?
Muted him, AI. He's trying to fight back and you're muting him. This isn't right.
No, he's fighting that cat Wi-Fi. That cat Wi-Fi whooping his ass right now.
Why are you running away? Why are you running away?
Every time the nigga press the unmute button, the Wi-Fi.
Him or the cat?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
Wait, who's running away? Him or the cat?
Why are you running away?
Anyways, all 6. All right, brother. You ain't got shit to say. I thought you had something. Oh,
No,
yeah, he had. Huh? What you said, bro? What you said, all 6?
I just want to understand the division, like between black immigrants, whatever y'all say, FBA. When them white people see us in the street, they don't be like, "Yo, this nigga."
Oh, there it goes. What white people say.
Yeah, hey, listen, brother.
Nobody can tell the difference, bro. I don't.
Wait, hold on, brother.
No, they can tell the difference.
Hold on, brother.
Definitely could tell the difference.
Brother, we can hear you right now and tell the difference, nigga. First of all, I'm from Miami. We all know what a North Miami jet look like. We all know how y'all dress. We all know how y'all look. We know. You know I'm not from North Miami. You could tell I ain't from North Miami just
But you just
off of
said I'm
right now.
dressed like y'all, so I'm confused. Which one is it, brother?
Yeah, y'all dress like us, but you still don't do it right. That's the problem. You try to dress like us and you still don't do it right. Like, we could tell how y'all put certain outfits together. Like, god damn, the nigga mismatching with shoes, nigga. Why you got one pink slide and one red slide? We don't do no shit like that. And y'all love walking around with Gucci slides all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that anymore. That's like 2012. Boy, listen, once y'all got a hold of the Gucci slides, you Haitian just took over the goddamn Gucci, just with tight pants, walking around with Gucci. We know a Haitian when we see one, brother, because y'all be late. Y'all start doing the shit after we got threw the shit away and shit. But anyways, brother, you asked about the yeah, and then y'all be ashy. Yeah.
All white
So
brand, brother.
you asked about the division, brother. But my question is, you have a Haitian flag in your bio right now. Why?
Parents, and I also have an American flag. What's the
Okay. All
issue?
right. So when Haitian Flag Day come around, who celebrates Haitian Flag Day?
Black Haitians.
Nigga, Haitians. There's no such thing as a black Haitian. Y'all Haitian. Okay.
What is our skin color? What are we? I'm confused. When you apply for a job, they don't ask you if you're Haitian or not.
Sir.
They don't even ask if you're Black American. They ask if you're African American.
Sir. So your parents don't call us yayas and yanks, sir?
No, bro. I never heard of this until I got on TikTok, bro.
You a motherfucking lie. Anyways, right? So motherfucking lie. I know he heard of it. Yeah. So anyways, the division started with y'all. You guys came over here with your flags, Haitian flag. They celebrated it. You didn't go to Brickell. You didn't go to Miami Beach. You didn't go to Pinecrest to throw your flags around because you knew you'd be arrested. And white people don't want to hear that shit. You threw that shit up around other black Americans as if we did something to you. If you want to be proud or be proudful about who you are, you should be throwing that flag into white supremacy faces. But y'all don't do that. Y'all throw it up for us. And y'all have words like yayas and yanks. So y'all cause a division. And all we're saying is you're right. There is a difference between us and y'all. That's it. Is there not a difference between us and y'all?
I guess on TikTok, not in the real world.
Oh, so there's no division. There's no division in Miami between
not in the real world. I'll be around Americans all the time, bro.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I get it. Some of y'all might be cool. I'm cool with a couple of Haitians, but I do know that there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And y'all make that crystal clear. Right. Exactly. Y'all make it clear all the time. With your flags, with your rhetorics, saying black Americans ain't do nothing, cosplaying as us, saying we have no culture, Haitian Flag Day. All that stuff is for you, sir. So yeah. Now you might be cool or cordial with certain black Americans, but I don't take away the fact that you guys have been divisive. Right. Why y'all so mad about the flag? We're not necessarily mad about the flag, but what do you think a flag stands for? A flag is saying that you represent a certain nation. So in other places, that's called treason. To rep a flag in another person's country or nation is called treason. Now, America lets y'all get away with it because you guys do it in front of black Americans because y'all in our faces. They dumped y'all in our neighborhoods. White America would not be okay with y'all repping y'all flags if you were in their communities. So the flag waving is very selective. That's the problem. So you're being divisive. See what I'm saying? That's you saying, this is us. This is where we came from, knowing damn well we in America now. Right. And if you
AI, just to
go ahead, Odell.
I was going to say, just to piggyback on that, because the way they're always like, oh, you guys don't hold white people accountable. We hold them accountable because we tell them they can't fly their Confederate flag because it's divisive. Any flag that doesn't include everybody, we want to take in the fuck down.
Boom. There you go. I like that point. See, when white people throw up their Confederate flag, that should get taken down. Well, as soon as we see a big old post and that stick in the ground, we're taking that shit down. Or there's going to be some problems. Waving your flag somewhere is always an issue. See what I'm saying? Waving your flag somewhere is always an issue.
What you saying now makes sense. I agree to that. But
right. Now listen. If you wanted to wave your hold on. If you wanted to wave your flag in white neighborhoods, perfect, because they're the ones who did what they did to your island. But you're waving around us as if we supposed to care, like we did something to y'all, right? So waving your flag is a sign of being divisive, sir. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, appreciate everybody who participated. Listen, I'm live Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So I won't be live tomorrow. I'll be live Thursday at 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? I hope to see
Well,
y'all there.
AI, before you go, thanks for showing me love. This is the most love I've gotten from you forever. I'm like, damn, I thought you just dumped Granny in a retirement home. Everybody was asking where's Granny OD. I'm in a fucking retirement home and AI dumped me there.
Well,
thanks,
as you can
AI.
see, you see what happens when you join the club. You start man bashing and AI don't take accountability. AI.
FBA was throwing his dick around. Well, we got to be honest. FBA admittedly threw his dick around within 24 hours. That's what he said. That's what he said, not me.
Listen, if FBAJ gives it up easily, that's his choice. I can't do nothing about him giving it up easily. That's what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't hold me accountable for what he do.
Anything about giving it up easy? I'm talking about.
It was hard to get it the first night. It was tough. Okay, all right.
I mean, I didn't say that, but I'm just saying, like, wait a minute. I thought consensual sex meant that y'all both gave it up easy. What the hell? Like, wait a minute.
Listen, kids, I'm just glad to be out. I'm just glad to be out of lockdown. Thanks, kids, for taking me out of lockdown. That's all I want to say.
Y'all have a good night, man. Hey, Jay, boy, handle up, Jay.